question was, are our findings binding? And there the law is clear. Our findings are not binding. All that we can do is make a recommendation to the President. Our recommendation doesn't bind the President. It doesn't bind the people in respect of whom we make those recommendations or make those findings. So essentially the function of this body is to conduct a public hearing for the purposes of making recommendations to the President. We can't make we don't make findings that are binding.
Good afternoon, fellow South Africans and Africans in particular. We are now going to look into the Madlanga Commission. The Madlanga Commission has been established by the President, and it was expected to start working. By the time when it had to start, there were some hullabaloos and all non-explainable decisions why it could not start. But at last, it had to start on the 17th of September 2025. And when it had to start on the 17th of September 2025, the first witness was General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi had to be the first witness because all the allegations have started by him, and then he can be working like a chief witness, of which he will be able to know who is the person that can come testify to prove most of allegations that he is making. Now, the commission, during its a media briefing, have been explaining all the terms of references and the way under which it's gonna work. But of all, it has also stipulated and confirmed that it doesn't have power to take steps or decide on anything that must happen on the people that are implicated. But it has got the only power to recommend to the president of the country, who will decide what steps next to happen based on the recommendations or the report that the commission is going to bring over to the president.
We're being juniorized. You have turned this committee into a toothless body. It is going to be the most useless body. I'm not even sure if some of us can continue participating in such a committee that agrees on something and do something else. Mkhwanazi, subpoena does not mean Mkhwanazi is wrong. If you don't know English, it's none of my problems. It's none of my baby to feed Malta Bella. Mkhwanazi must be subpoenaed because what Mkhwanazi said is important and cannot be postponed for a day. It's very urgent. But all of a sudden, even if Mkhwanazi becomes the last, that's fine. We can look at other people. Why? Because you don't want the truth. And you create an impression that you want the truth. You don't want the truth. I am here to seek the truth. That's why I'm saying Mkhwanazi must be subpoenaed. Mkhwanazi must come. We have nothing to do with the commission. We can never use a material of the commission in our committee. Mkhwanazi must write an affidavit directed to our chairperson, and that becomes a document of our committee. Any other thing is a hearsay. We don't want that. We want that which has been said to us by Mkhwanazi.
Now, as we can see, that the record is set straight that the Madlanga Commission doesn't have teeth to bite. It cannot have big muscle to take any bigger steps. Now, that is where now we'll have to look into whether the ad hoc committee could bring any better solution, because we need to see steps taken, decision made in time for us to see the benefit of taking investigative process to the public, as in the Madlanga Commission, and the ad hoc committee. Now, there have been some tussle between the ad hoc committee and the Madlanga Commission because those are the duplicative process. They are parallel structures that have to do a common investigation. My opinion is that it was better that the ad hoc committee must be given the priority over the Madlanga Commission, or in the bigger way, only the ad hoc committee be used in order to establish the facts surrounding the serious allegations made by General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. My suspicion is that we are going to even forget that there was something called a commission, because so much time is going to be spent in the process, and then we will be waiting forever for tangible steps to be taken from the recommendations of the commission. As we have seen that most all the commissions that we had before, they have really never put anything on the table. And we will also see why I am of a strong opinion that Julius Malema is justifiable, vindicated in his decision that Mhlandla Mkhwanazi must prioritize the ad hoc committee over the Madlanga Commission, because the energy of Mhlandla Mkhwanazi is going to be used on the process that is just not of so favorable outcomes for South Africans. So we'll see the ad hoc committee taking their findings to the parliament, of which, just like they did with the Nkandla ad hoc committee on Jacob Zuma, of which it was so well talked about, and there were very fruitful outcomes about such a committee, such an ad hoc committee, and we expect the same thing to happen now. And some of the things that we are expect to see being coming from the ad hoc committee is that we can see the tender processes looked about to be empowered, and we know some of the parties like EFF said the tender processes must be eradicated because they are easily manipulative and they cause people to fight over tenders and monies. We can see, we might see the intelligence system be beefed up, or some of the dirty elements be removed. We can also see, just like we understood how one of the municipality in Ekurhuleni allowing a criminal to use the state resources to put the blue lights and things like that. So we can come to see the structures in the municipalities being empowered by the parliament as a result of the findings of the ad hoc committee. And of course, there will be arrests and the other very tangible steps being taken by the parliament, of which some of them will be referred to the police and different state structures. And also the whistleblowers will soon be more protected, and the witnesses be more protected, of which some of the things that we see are not so much done in South Africa. So I think the ad hoc committee will be seen taking strong measures, of which they themselves under the legislative arm appear to be far more of making themselves to be accountable to the communities, and as such they will stand up to make sure that all the necessary steps are taken to see the findings of the ad hoc committee put into place. Thanks very much for watching my video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment.